Hello Sagittarius, I'm Tamara and I'm going to do your reading for March 2018. It's a general reading and it will cover all aspects of life. This reading is for the Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon and Sagittarius Rising sign. I hope it resonates with you. If it doesn't, please watch your Moon sign or your Rising sign. For this video I'm using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck and I'm going to do Celtic Cross. At the end of the reading I'm going to draw additional cards from the Wild Unknown deck by King Crowns. Just that one. Okay, let's see what we have for you for the month of March. While I'm shuffling, I just quickly want to say thank you to all my subscribers for all your likes or your comments or your shares. And if you would like to have a private reading with me, you can find me, you can drop me an email by tamara.tarot30@yahoo.com or through my website and the Facebook page. All the information is underneath this video. And I'm also at Instango, which is a mobile phone application where you can drop me a quick message and I can look at the cards for you. Right, so let's go ahead and see what we have for you, dear Sagittarius, for the month of March. I'm going to draw 10 cards for you. And at the end of the deck we have a Knight of Wands. It could be you, because it's a fire sign and you're the fire sign. And all the knights represents the movement, the way how the situation develops. And this one is moving forward with the passion, with the fire. This knight is very creative as well, very artistic knight, but he also very sexy. He's got this wand which represents like a phallic symbol. So yes, that's it's moving forward with the passion and fire, dear Sagittarius. Yeah, if you are interested in love and relationship readings, it's already been published on my YouTube channel. Just have a look into the playlist and all the videos for March for the love and relationships been published there. At the heart of the reading we have a Page of Wands. So we had a Knight of Wands, now here we have a Page of Wands. It's crossed by the Hierophant. And at the base of your reading we have the Nine of, sorry, I've got no glasses, put my glasses on, Nine of Wands. In your recent past we have Ten of Cups. What's crowns in your head? And the crowns, the reading is the Judgment card. In your near future we have the Star. For you we have a Nine of Pentacles. In your environment we have Ten of Pentacles. Hopes and Fears is the Eight of Swords, and the outcome is Justice. Really nice cards for you, dear Sagittarius, for the month of March. There's no sort of, almost none, no negative cards, but this one is in a fear sort of position. The first card I've got for you is a Page of Wands. If you remember when I was describing the Knight of Wands, the movement, the development of situation, the Page of Wands actually talks about the very early stages. It's like a child taking the first steps. That's what this card is representing. And because Wands is all about creativity, artisticity, as I said before, passion, fire, very creative, creative energy. I'm thinking about some sort of creative project or business which is connected with the creativity, and having the first steps, very early stages of this project. That's how the way I feel. It also could be a child who is also like you, could be Leo, Aries or Sagittarius, but I'm more inclined, more feeling that it's more about whatever you started, a new beginning, new start of something on the very early stages. It even could be just in your head, maybe you're just planning something, or you started implementing but very slowly, as I said again before, on the very early stages. And what crosses is the Hierophant. You somehow probably have a difficulty or to move this project any further, like this Knight of Wands, because there are some rules and regulations which you need to follow. Whatever industry it is, I don't know, maybe it's at work, or is it you're doing your own business, it's maybe just, as I said, creative project or something, but there are some rules and regulations which you need to follow, and that's why it's on such a early stages. You obviously need to comply to these rules and regulations, and then after that it's only you will be able to sort of move with this project. And I think it's caused you a lot of trouble to overcome these rules and regulations, because as the base of your reading is the Nine of Wands. But what it tells you that, you know, just persevere, stay strong, because maybe it was difficult. Sometimes, you know, it's bureaucracy, and that's what Hierophant is talking about, institutions, and it could be bureaucracy or something, and you sort of already fed up. You've been probably, someone refused maybe your application, and then you've gone back, then it's been accepted. So you've been a little bit bruised, you know, hypothetically speaking. But what the card is saying, that persevere, stay strong, stay put, because after 9 comes 10, and 10 is the end of the cycle where you will be able to drop the heavy weight of all this, you know, dealing with all this bureaucracy or whatever, you know, you're dealing with, and you will be able to sort of take a breath of fresh air and, you know, sort of start implementing actually what you're planning to implement. In your recent past, we have another fantastic card, which is a Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is happiness. Happiness at home, being surrounded by your family, with the children, your partner. It's a really positive card. All cups represents our emotions. They also talk about love, affection, and you have all 10 of them, and you've got each of them full of love, full of emotions, full of positive energy. It's very positive card, and you know, it looks like recently you've been very happy in whatever environment you are. You know, that's what it was surrounding you, which is really nice. What's in your head, what crowns this reading is the Judgment card. It's another card of a new beginning, new start. It's like you know, if you started this creative project because you just heard like a call, maybe you fed up doing a day-to-day job, you know, you're tired, you know, rat race or something like this, and eventually something strike you that you probably better doing something on your own, or having your own business, or having your own projects, and that is a new beginning, a new start. That's like a call from the heavens for you, having that been given second chance to start something new, to start a new life. It's a revival. You know, look, you know, maybe your life was so blunt before, blunt in a way of, you know, when we do the same routine day after day, we become really sort of tired of all this. And look, it's just like getting out of being dead, you know, rejuvenation, sort of reincarnation. And listening to this call, you know, from the heavens, you know, somewhere, you know, maybe you were sitting, maybe on a train, commuting or something, and all of a sudden this thoughts come around to you that actually I better do this, or whatever process was. But that's it also talks, it's a very nice card. It's if you see this is an angel. It tells you that whatever you're implementing at the moment, whatever you're starting new, there are some you know, forces up there, you know, high forces in whatever religion, if you believe in religion or spirituality. They're there, up there, they're watching you, and they're protecting you. If there was someone who is maybe close to you, who you think highly, and they died maybe, but they're there in heavens, and they're looking down at you, and they're protecting you from there, dear Sagittarius. It's really nice card. Another brilliant cards. You're surrounded by really positive cards, and there's several major arcana cards, and it tells me that month of March is going to be very significant for you. You know, the major arcana cards is major changes, major sort of influences on your life. And the star card is a card of Aquarius. Maybe Aquarius person will be significant for you this month. But the card mainly talking about healing, recovering. If there was any problems, you know, you obviously, as I said earlier on, by the Judgment card, if your life was blunt, there wasn't much, you probably fed up, you were tired, that's a time for you to heal and recover from all this and put all your energy. And you are, Sagittarius, are very creative. You're very sort of passionate about what you're doing, and that is time for you, you know, to recover from all this blunt period and start a new life. If you noticed, she just sort of takes the water from one vessel and puts it. It's a circle of life, and it's a good circle now. There's a star brightly sort of shining over you. It's all very positive. Water represents, as I said before, emotions, positive emotions. So it's emotionally recovering as well. It's also being as a star, you know, whatever you're starting, maybe this business or, you know, being, when I say being as a star, it doesn't mean that you're going to be on television and performing and being, you know, pop star. Being as a star could be just in your close circle of friends, family, whatever, whoever is surround you in your environment. And being as a star in a sense of like, for example, if you're arranging a party, if there is, I don't know, birthday party or something, and all your friends and family, maybe they're asking, are you coming? And if you say, yes, I'm coming, everyone says, oh yeah, in this case, I come. It's like being a soul of the group and being center of attraction, attraction of other people. People are sort of look up to you and they enjoy your company and you know, your center of attention. So, and quite sort of rightly, you know, center of attention, not because you just pretend to be like someone important, no, just because people enjoy your company, being as a star. So really good. And the way you present yourself as you obviously, it's a card of a single person, Nine of Pentacles. It's a card of single, sometimes divorced person. It's a card of divorced with the good settlement, someone who is divorced but they're very comfortable. They've got, financially they're very comfortable. They like a nice clothes, jewelries, they live in a good surrounding. They're very independent. It's a card of independency, financial security, and that's what you're projecting to the world. You project yourself as, I am financially secure. Yes, I'm single or whatever, divorced or, you know, I'm single, but I am very comfortable in this position. I'm very happy in this position. And yeah, it's really good message to pass over, because next in your environment, if that's what you're projecting, everyone sees you like very financially secure person. And Ten of Pentacles is actually talks that we're talking about your environment, where people see you as well. It's in your environment that you have got very, here we had a similar card on emotional level, that you are, it's another 10, like 2 tens, is here on emotional level, you're living in a very sort of loving, positive environment at home, or you know, your family, even if you don't have a family, you know, wherever you live. Here it tells on a financial level that it's also very secure, very happy. There's an older person, maybe, you know, your old family, you know, mother, father, elder generation also lives with you. It's all 3 generations represented, even pets are represented on this picture, that everyone is gathered together and everyone is looked after and everyone is like, everyone is got enough. There is a financial, you know, security on this picture. And that's how people either see you, or, you know, that's what you have in your environment. But somehow, I don't know, maybe, you know, but the hopes and fears are definitely not hopes. I think it's more a fear of being trapped, mentally trapped, fear of not finding the way out of situations. I think you will find, because you've got such a positive card, you actually, the outcome is justice. If you worry about this bureaucracy, about this rules and regulations with your new project and whatever you started, then I don't think you should be worrying, because justice will be on your side. You worry that you will feel trapped mentally, that you won't find a way. Maybe you worry about your creative abilities. You know, you started this new project, but will I be able to implement it creatively? You know, will I be able to put enough talent into it? Will I have enough talent to carry on with this project? And remember that it's all in your head. It's the way you're thinking, the way you think, and that is the negative thinking, and negative thinking never helped us. Maybe you need to sort it out in a way of transforming it into the positive thinking, and thinking, actually, I am talented enough. Or maybe have a chat with someone who's older, who can actually tell you, about realistically about your abilities, about your capacities and everything else. And maybe just seeing a specialist as well, specialist who's specializing in helping people of being stuck, mentally stuck. Someone speak to a psychologist. Maybe, I know that's not cheap, but maybe just have a couple of sessions with a counselor or psychotherapist, or someone who can help you with these fears, to deal with those sort of fears and feeling stuck. And the outcome is a the outcome is the Justice card, and Justice card represents sign of Libra. Libra could be significant for you. Maybe Libra will be the core of the situation, but I see it as more like a justice. Justice will be served. If you are waiting for some documents, if you're waiting for some certificates, I don't know, some sort of whatever you're dealing with at the moment, at the start of this project, you will get it. It will be, as I said, justice will be on your side. There's nothing else. You will get the clarity. The sword brings clarity. You will get the clarity. If you don't know, you will know, because sometimes we're just in limbo land. We don't know. We want to know everything, and that is this sort of justice will bring you that knowledge, will bring you that clarity. I'll just draw additional cards and we'll see what else we have for you, dear Sagittarius, for the month of March. I don't see any cups apart from that, so I don't see any love interest. So as I said before, if you're interested in a love reading, then just have a look on my playlist, or book a private reading with me. I'll have a look at your situation in more details. And the first card I've got for you is Ten of Wands. So we've got the 3 tens. If you remember when I was describing that card, I was saying to you that persevere, don't give up, stay strong, stay put. Because after 9 we've got 10. And 10 is actually, that's the 10 is arrived for you. You got this card. 10 of Wands is telling that this period of heavy weight, when you carry everything on your shoulders, on your back, a lot of responsibilities, a lot of burden, maybe dealing with everything, dealing with business, dealing with the family, whatever it is there. If there's a lot going on for you, it's actually time for you to drop that heavy weight. And I think that justice will help you as well. And you've got a star, healing, recovering from all this. You'll be able to drop that heavy weight. 3 tens, end of cycle. We don't have 10 of Swords, and thanks God to that. We've got 2 of Wands actually. That's planning. And I think it's more sort of applies to this new project or new business or new whatever you're doing. It's planning, thinking about which way to go with this project. Shall I do it this way? Shall I do it that way? It's quite analytical card, processing, information, making decisions, and moving, choosing the direction to move. It's very positive, very nice. And we have Father of Pentacles, which is the King of Pentacles, a very sort of relevant card to all these readings, because Father of Pentacles talks about someone who is, could be Virgo, Taurus or Capricorn, or who's got these qualities of Virgo, Taurus or Capricorn, being very earthy, down to earth, being very reliable, very analytical, very sort of likes planning. Someone who is dealing with the finances, maybe, who is maybe very well off, who can, it could be a bank manager, could be someone dealing with maybe finances, and maybe that's maybe where the rules and regulations are coming. Maybe you're waiting for the either the loan to start this new business, maybe maybe you're waiting for the, I don't know, credits, loans, whatever you get to start a new business and new finances. And having that person in your reading, I think you will get it, especially with the Justice card. There will be it's a positive card, will be, things will be happening for you, Sagittarius, in the month of March. It's all very positive, and on this positive note I would like to finish this reading. And if you would like a private reading with me, please contact me. All the information is underneath this video, how to contact me. Otherwise, I'll see you next month, Sagittarius. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.